The commentary done by Diggity. Bottom left-hand corner, we got Bonyth starting as the pink Protoss. Bottom right, we got Dewalt starting as the blue Protoss. Fighting Spirit Mania is the map once again. And now I'm finally going to say it. I've been saying it at the end of the last cast. If Bonyth wins this set, which means he's got a... It's starting to look like he needs to do a reverse all kill here momentarily. If he wins this set, he is the champion. Dewalt really making it tough on him, though. That being said, game 1, wow. Bonyth really did not want to lose that match. That being said, right now, Dewalt in firm control, up 2 games to 0, so has a little bit of wiggle room as far as staving off elimination, potentially. Pylon down at close position for both players. Last map, I think it's the... Finally saw 3-gate on both ends. Trying to think if we had seen double 3-gate up to that stage. Worked a little bit more in Dewalt able to capitalize a bit more and use the robotics facility advantage. Thing is you drop that robotics facility, you need to make sure you're getting value out of it, and he definitely did that. Gateway dropped on both ends. Mirror matchup. Mirror builds, at least in the very initial core. Nothing like a proxy 2-gate along those lines. Dewalt definitely rising to the occasion. I have to say, if I was him, I would be feeling the pressure right now, knowing that if you just play bad a handful of games here, all of a sudden the entire tournament run, getting all the way to this the lower bracket grand finals, you were knocked out. The craziness is like I'm like kind of half rooting for Bonyth right this second, because if Dewalt, I got to give it to Dewalt. If Dewalt does manage to win this lower series, we got another best of 7 in the wings. In which case, I'll have to debate whether I will have to check my gut here. It looks like there's first scout here for Bonyth. Dewalt checking mid map, making his way bottom left. Cybernetic score on both ends, by the way. I will have to check my brain to go like, okay, are we going to do another full best of 7? Because thus far, because of the quality of the games, I've done a full best of 7. And the thing is I don't know whether this looks like it might go to 7 sets as well. 7 nearly full sets. Defensive Zealot constructed on one end. Defensive Zealot already out for Dewalt. Both players getting the eye full of information. So I'll make that call when it comes. Mirror builds. Wait for that range to... Range not queued. Where did that resources went into a probe rather than range right that second? I'm just missing the timing of all of it. Range now queued up for both players. So looking kind of very normal on both ends. Dragoon just about out. Bonyth going to go ahead, exit, as is Dewalt, half second later. Additional pylon, so that's going to be the 3rd pylon interior to base. 3rd pylon dropped interior to base opposite side. Nothing crazy overall. And the Zealot in the Dragoon, so it's... We have the Zealot alongside. The Zealot and the Dragoon looked like they, wanted to move up and make sure that probe stayed alive. Marching out. So both players going to go ahead and pull back. One supply lead. I'm not sure where that supply is for Bonyth. Maybe just a queued up probe in the midst of this. He's going to go 1-gate robo. 3-gate for Dewalt. So let's see if we see an inverted situation, and if Bonyth goes for the robotics into 3-gate. He's already got the 2nd gateway down. This might just be robo into 2-gate expand. However, it'll be advantageous for Bonyth to go ahead and go support bay before, or basically get that Reaver out sooner rather than later. Because that Reaver is, especially Reaver shooting down to the high ground, to the low ground, and having that shuttle where you can make your way out is a big advantage. Interesting pylon placement here for Bonyth. Gonna go ahead and place a pylon to maybe see incoming shuttles at this angle, and he's also looks like he's staging up, which leads me to believe he's thinking about being aggressive and skipping this initial observer and going support bay first. That's what that leads me to believe. I see this out here, it's like, okay, I want some latent information that I don't have to worry about things. In the meantime, 3-gates still pushing Dragoon cycles. It is going to be Observatory first initially here for Bonyth. So ignore what I was thinking earlier. Dewalt checking out the 3 o'clock location just in case and making his way forward with the 5 Dragoons. Bonyth actually playing a very, very far forward with these 3 Dragoons. If he gets caught, that could be absolutely devastating. And actually, if Dewalt takes the odd route across, he'll get a couple free pylons as well. So we'll see what happens here. But this is 3. Oh no, Bonyth just out of position. Full volley of fire. So loses a Dragoon for free, and it's already 3 gate versus 2 gate here. Some nice focus fire right there. Bonyth still has the high ground to work with. Did he skip? Okay, he does have robotic support bay. It's going to be a minute before that Reaver's in position. And that Zealot able to get a lot of damage on that. So Dewalt might win it right here. Because the misfire not working out for Bonyth. And went for the Observatory first, so that Reaver coming up later. And also exposed the initial Dragoons. Probes pulling off the line. 3 Dragoons versus 4 right this second. And that Zealot's still alive. Bonyth GGing right there. That is unfortunate. Yeah, 3 gate tends to have an advantage. It has an even larger advantage when you catch the Dragoon out in the field, but has an advantage when the Observatory is built first. So quick win there for Dewalt, which was not what I was anticipating right here. So Dewalt up 3-0 going into the 4th match where he can close it out, even up the set score, at which point we'll go to the final match of this lower bracket, and it's basically, again, elimination or victory for Bonyth in the championship. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.